Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to Wind Waker. In our last episode, we came to Windfall Island because of a tip we got from the Rito Postman at Greatfish Island, which was broken and destroyed. The spirit that we were supposed to get the next pearl from, the last pearl from, Jabin, lived in Greatfish Island, but after it was destroyed, moved to our home of Outset Island. And the Rito Postman gave us a hint of how we can reach Jabin in our home is by coming here and finding the pirates and seeing what they're up to. And they were up to getting bombs. And while they are distracted, having a lovely little pirate party in the cafe, we're going to jump onto their ship and see what we can find. So let's go ahead and see if we can find Nico. He should be the only one on the ship. So how do you treat a shark? That's weird. Oh, okay, I get it. So if you guys remember, actually, I wonder if I have to do it. Okay, let's do it. Not in all caps. I'm not sure if that matters or not. But if you remember last episode, we got reminded over and over again what the password that Nico will accept is, and that is chumly. So how do you treat a shark? You treat it chummily. Chummily. As if it's your chum. And wonderful. Sea puns. Alright, so that should be it. No, that's completely wrong. Now scram, non-pirate. Oh, did I spell that wrong? My bad. Okay, I think I know how to... Okay, so let's try that again. I thought that's how we would spell it because of how much space there was. I didn't actually go and look at the last episode to see how the actual spelling was. Chummily? Is this right? Is this what I did the first time? No, I think that's right. Right, you may enter. Awesome. So Nico is letting us in. And let's see what he has to say. Let's see if we can talk to him. We can get a little glimpse into Tetra's room if we want to be that obtrusive, and we're totally going to do so. So this is Tetra's room. We weren't able to come in here before because that guy was guarding it. So if you see here, there's got a little like map here of something. It's the Triforce, but I'm not sure what the context of that is. Actually, I am kind of sure what the context of it is, but you don't know what the context of it is yet. Perhaps you'll find out. And it's just really weird that that's on her wall. It's also kind of funny that this is on her wall. It's basically a picture of us. But I mean, yeah, it's basically a picture of Link. But old Link, you know, Link from the Legends, which we learned about in the first episode of this Let's Play. So here's Nico. Oh, Rhodes! My old swabby Rhodes. So you're alive. All the other pirates said you got done in by that bird monster in the Forsaken Fortress, so I thought. Never mind what I thought. You're alive. Oh, I get it now. You came back here because you missed me so much. I had no idea you wanted to be my swabby so badly. I see. Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung on the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't we set you to your next test, huh? This one is harder than the last. Good luck. You'll need it, swabby. You can see here that there are lanterns hanging through the room, right? Well, last time, when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? Yeah, well, this time, there aren't any. Which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. You made it pretty easily. And that's not all. This time I've put a gate on this door, too. The switch opens the gate, but I'll close it if you don't get there before the time runs out. Run out of time, and you'll have to try it again, little swabby. Alright, so I didn't do so great last time we had to do this, and I had platforms, so we'll see. The switch that opens the gate is in the same place as before, so go step on it. If you get all the way to the side before time runs out, I'll give you the bombs we got in town. Yeah, you heard me. Give it to your best shot, swabby. So, I mean, I'm not very good at platforming, and there's no platforms in this, so maybe that means I'll be okay at it. But this encompasses my least favorite things about using the grappling hook and swinging on things in general, like swinging on these kind of lanterns, is like having to stop and start again and like move yourself and swing in the right direction and stuff. And these things are swaying like crazy. Alright, so the first one we can jump to is this one right here, but it's kind of swaying. And then you can see those ones in the back, they're like really moving. They're not just swaying, they're moving, which is going to be a pain in the butt. We don't want to over jump it either, so... Oh, there we go. So the game kind of gave us some leeway. I think I might be able to make it to this one, or the next one, without... Let's see, let me try this. Yeah, I was pretty sure I could switch without having to do that one in between. But this one is really annoying because it's going to move in a second. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. Maybe once we're on it, it doesn't move. Oh, good. Okay. So we're almost out of time, I'm pretty sure. It's getting there. Let's come on. Oh no, I missed it. Ah, crap, we got so far. Alright, and jump. Yes, okay. One more. Well, actually not one more. We just have to get all the way over there. Just one more swing. These things take so long to get going. I'm not sure if that would have been good enough, but okay, there we go. Perfect. We did it. What? You've got to be... You did it already? You're incredible. This isn't good. I've never even passed this test. How could he do it so quickly? And make it look so easy? And if I give this to him, everyone will know for sure. Oh, I'll be so busted. Okay. You're the best swabby of all time, so I guess I'll just give you the bombs. Go on, take them. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Really serious, okay? Okay? Oh, he really doesn't want us to tell anyone. You really shouldn't be doing this, Nico. This is such a bad idea. What an idiot. Okay. Well, thanks to his ridiculousness, we are getting an item we desperately need for many things. You got bombs. You can carry up to 30 for now. So pull one out, then press A to throw it. So it works exactly the same as bomb plants. So using bombs while you're on your boat gives you a mighty cannon you can use to fight off seagoing enemies. So you can also use that to blow stuff up or whatever. So that's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. It's that little... Look at Nico back there. He's so surprised. This is this little stone that Tetra gave us when we went to the Forsaken Fortress the first time. So I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking how badly things could go for you. Like just now, the only reason you got what you did was because we left a simple-minded little rat like Nico behind to look after things. Oh, poor Nico. No one else would have parted with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jabin's treasure too. Right now, Jabin is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on, but the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. You can't get in without breaking down the door. We're going to relax in town and eat our fill of whatever this town has to offer, but we'll be leaving for outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jabin tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we'll come sailing right by you tomorrow morning. And believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. You better be quick, kid. Well, thanks for all the tips, Tetra. It's very nice of you. What does Nico have to say for himself? Wow, awesome! You have a stone just like the one Miss Tetra has. Hey, how do you use that thing? Can you talk to Miss Tetra through that? Man, you're so lucky. Wow, you're not even remotely abashed that you just gave away all the bombs that you guys... Well, not all the bombs. Tetra said you still had more, but a lot of the bombs that you guys... At least 30 bombs that you guys took from the bomb shop. So let's go ahead and make our way back to the King of Red Lions. That is it for what we need to do in Windfall right now. There's not really a whole lot to do just because of the section of game that we're in. There's a lot to do in Windfall later on. But right now, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing. I'm pretty sure the King of Red Lions is actually over here at this dock. And look at that! The mailbox is a-dancing for us. What does it have to say? Good evening. Letters for Rhodes? We have one letter. Here's your letter. Let's see what it has to say. I don't even know. Who is it from? Oh, notice from Beetle's shop ship. It's time for our semi-annual Big Chance extravaganza. We have a new product that has burst onto the scene. Bombs. We're having an extra special sale on the Just Choice item for a limited time only. You know where to find this by checking the enclosed Beetle shop ship chart. So try saying that a few times fast. Visit a Beetle shop ship near you today. Offer unavailable in all regions. Don't miss this huge opportunity. Beetle. So we got the Beetle's chart. So now we know where all of his shop ships are on the seas. So we can actually look at that if we want to. We can look at our charts, and there's Beetle's chart. And so he is in all of these different places. So he's not everywhere, but he is in quite a lot of different places. That'll become in handy if we ever need to know where he is, where the closest Beetle shop ship is. Why did you jump into the water, Link? Come on. So I think the King of Red Lions might want to talk to us now. Yep. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until tomorrow morning. You must meet with Jabin and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Rhodes. How did you know what she said? Maybe he can hear what she says to that thing because he talked to us with it too? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to actually set sail for a completely different place. Now that we have bombs, there's something that we cannot pass up the opportunity to do. So we're going to go northwest. And I'm going to go ahead and set a few things onto my X, Y, and Z. So the sail is already set, but we do need some bait. So we're going to be going into some uncharted territory. And I think, yeah, you know what? I'll keep the Wind Waker on for now. I think that we just need to get the bait. So let's go ahead and follow this yellow arrow, and it'll let us get to the next place we need to be. So right now, go back to C chart. We're right here, and we want to go right here. So this is C1. So the way I remember all these is just by like C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7. So right now we need to go to B7, which is Outset Island. But we are going to go to C1 first, and I'll meet you there. So we're now entering C1, the quadrant C1, and we're going to take a look around for the fish. There he is, right there. That was quick and easy. So we're going to go ahead and talk to him real quick and learn a bit more about this island. There we go. And then we're going to do something on the island that is very, very helpful to us. In fact, we're going to do several things in this episode that are very helpful to us. So, hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. So, right now we're going to get something really important, and throughout this episode we're going to get more things that are really important. So, it's going to be a lot of side quest stuff. So this is Northern Fairy Island, and we're going to be seeing quite a lot of different places in this episode, along with doing a little bit of the main story as well. So the little shopmaster on Windfall Island apparently got his hands on a truly amazing treasure. He calls it magic armor or something like that. It's a pretty cool magical relic from what I've heard. If you want him to give it to you, try staring deep into his eyes and winning him over with flattery, Fry. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I don't know what his laugh would sound like. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Well, that's not very helpful, you know. I'm pretty sure that would not work. But maybe we'll be able to talk to the Windfall shop owner in a little while and see what that's all about. So now we're on Northern Fairy Island, where we're going to meet someone very special. And the reason we could only come here now is because, wait a second. Could we have come here a while ago? Maybe not. I don't know. I think the King of Red Lions would have stopped us. Maybe that's why we couldn't come here before. But I thought we needed bombs for this. Apparently we don't. So this is going to be a very special thing that we'll be able to see quite a few times throughout this Let's Play. But this is the first time we're seeing it. This is one of the great fairies. And she's going to have a very special gift for us. So, young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. So she's going to endow us with something awesome. Link looks like he's just gaining power. And we got more rupees. We can now hold up to 1,000 rupees. If you ask me, that is a huge jump and kind of ridiculous. I feel like we should have at least be able to hold at least like 500 from the get-go and then jump to 1,000. I don't know. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness when you grow fatigued from your battles. Come here to be refreshed. So whenever we want to, we can come here and maybe take one of our empty bottles. So I do have an empty bottle, actually. Why don't we go ahead and grab a fairy while we're here? Why not? I'll just kind of, there we go. Go into the flock of them and just, you know, throw it around and see if we can catch one, which we did. There we go. So let's leave its friends. Oh, you just got like a bunch of them trying to heal us. Wait, how do we get out of here? Not that way. Not this way either. What the heck? Where do we go? Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is a super simple island. That's really all we can do here. Actually, that's really all we can do on this island, is come here and do that. But there is also a submarine on this. Oh, wait. It's dancing again. Wow, we've got so much mail recently. Let's see what this has to say. Good evening. Letters for Rhodes. We have one letter. Here is your letter. Let's see. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. This is your big chance. Do you need an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we only have one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first serve. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager of the Rockspire Shop Ship. So he sent us a green rupee. Wonderful. Well, thank you. Now we can hold. Now we can show that we can hold more than 200 rupees now. Thank you for the demonstration. So Rockspire Island, I don't know if you saw when we opened up Beetle's ship chart. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's go ahead and get back on King of Red Lions. And I don't know if you remember, if you saw on the Beetle ship chart, but there was one special one in one special quadrant that was a little bit different. He had like a helmet on or something. So yeah, we can go there to get extra stuff, but that stuff costs like a ridiculous amount of money, which we don't have at the moment. Actually, let's go ahead and I'm going to give you a demonstration of what could possibly be in these rings of light. You see this ring of light over here? There's a bunch of these all scattered throughout the many quadrants, the many islands. And now that we have extra space, they're almost always rupees. I'm pretty sure they're actually always rupees. I'm not completely sure on that, but I think there's different denominations of rupee. And if we go ahead and cast our grappling hook here, oop, we're a little bit off, it seems. Maybe if we turn a little bit. Sometimes that helps. There we go, perfect. And it's hard to get it completely right because it disappears once you get up to it. You have to kind of find it for yourself by listening. So let's see what's inside. If it's rupees, then we would actually carry them for once. Oh, we got a red rupee. It's 20 rupees. So what a pleasant surprise. Great, so we got an extra 20 rupees. So I'm going to search around for the submarine. There's definitely a submarine in this quadrant somewhere, and I'm going to look for it. And here it is, along with some little platforms with bokoblins and pots and stuff on them, which maybe we'll go ahead and take care of after we get this ship. After we get whatever's in this submarine. I honestly don't remember what it is, but I knew there was one here. So let's see, we have to defeat a bunch of moblins. This should be fun. Let's get everything we need out, including the boomerang, and take care of all these guys. There we go. Yep, I'm just going to grab all of their crap first. All of their skull necklaces first. Oop, these guys still haven't even noticed me. Their buddies are like, hey, guys, get off your butts and help us. This guy still doesn't even notice me. Okay, there we go. Got everything. So now we can start beating them all. Oop, let's try not to die by letting them all gang up on me. No! Ah, crap. Crap. That's alright, we have a fairy. Let's go ahead and use that fairy on ourselves real quick. And it'll heal us up. Awesome. So we're completely healed up now, and these guys have completely forgotten all about us again, which is kind of silly. Oop. With 4 of them, it's really difficult to focus on any particular one because they all start to gang up on you. And now if they leave behind some of those glowing black orbs, we can actually collect them, which would be really nice. And maybe we'll leave back some hearts too. Oh crap, let's go ahead. Oh, there we go. There's only one more left. I'm just gonna stun him with a boomerang a little bit, if I can. There we go. Kind of hit him up the side of the back of the head. There we go, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect all these black orbs and see whatever. There should be a chest or something here around here somewhere. Let's see what's in all of these. Hearts, rupees. Oop, don't want to lose the rupees. I lost 1 green rupee, but that's alright. I'm just gonna get the bigger rupees and the hearts. There we go. And we haven't really used bombs yet, so. But now that we have the bombs, you can see that they're starting to show up in these orbs, so that's helpful. So 1 more orb. We've already gotten up to almost 300 rupees. Oh, we got past 300 rupees. Awesome. Oh, we missed 1, but that's alright. So what we need to do, actually, is swing across these ropes. I guess we could have done this whole thing without facing the moblins, but I really wanted their skull necklaces. So we're right here, and we can go ahead and jump right onto this little platform. And there should be a chest, yep. It appears as soon as we get into the room. Maybe we'd have to defeat the moblins to get it. Who knows? But let's go ahead and open it and see what's inside. I'm excited. Hopefully doing all this was worth the time it took. And we got a treasure chart. So awesome, we got a treasure chart. That's really helpful. Let's go ahead and exit the submarine, and maybe we'll take care of those bokoblins outside real quick. Now that we have plenty of rupee space, it's always great to grab as many rupees as we can, and of course it's always great to grab some more joy pennants as well. It's always very helpful to have joy pennants. Let's go ahead and open these pots. Oh, there's just green rupees. Green rupees galore, and other small little items, including bombs. I haven't used bombs yet, so that's alright. I guess it's possible they'll leave behind some rupees as well if we defeat them. Unless they fall into the water. Because as soon as they fall into the water, they're completely lost. So it looks like that's it. That's everything. That last one was completely empty. And we can go ahead and make our way down to the next quadrant below us, which is this one right here, which is C2, which we have not been to yet. So there's nothing much to do in this quadrant, the C2 quadrant, except for learn its name. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and move on to where we next need to be. I'm actually honestly not sure what island this is. Oi, small fry! I already knew what I was going to say. Yeah, I've heard, blah 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 blah. Do you want to know more of this island? Then give me food and blah 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 blah. So let's see what this island is. It's Spectacle Island. So we can't do anything here just yet. I'm just going to keep on moving on down to C3 after this. So beware the night when the crescent moon faces up. That's all I can tell you, small fry. That's not very helpful. Okay. Alrighty then. With that very interestingly useless piece of information, let's go ahead and get down to where we next need to be, which I guess will be C5. We've already found out what these two are. We've got Tingle Island and Cyclops Reef. So let's go down. I'll meet you there in C5. Let's go ahead and see what this quadrant has to offer us. Once again, I'm not really sure what this island is, but I know there's nothing we can really do here yet. Hoy, small fry. Yeah. Might as well just skip that part because I know it already. Alright, let's see what this island is. We're getting a nice strip of islands down here. So Stonewatcher Island, a nice strip of islands going down the sea row, I guess. So tell me, small fry, have you heard about the Golden Triumph Forks? There are such things. And there's a chart that'll show you where to find them on the island over there. If you want it, try asking that huge, grouchy-looking Stonewatcher. I doubt you could even budge the thing, though. You got skinny arms, Fry, and that's all the info I've got to offer. So that's not very nice. Yeah, your arms aren't particularly strong looking either, so one thing we can do at this Stonewatcher Island is take a gander up on the sea platform and see what's up here for us. And once again, now that we can collect more rupees, maybe it'll actually be beneficial to us. And there should be bokoblins up here as well for us to take some more joy pendants from. But this is the only thing we can do for now in this quadrant. Although there's also these bomb things. They shoot bombs, these cannons. Bomb things, they're cannons. And they shoot you. You can destroy those. I'm not really going to bother with it though. I just want to go ahead and take care of the bokoblins up here while they're still asleep. I don't know if he just woke up his friend by... Yep, he did. Let me get this guy real quick before he starts attacking me as well and they get all meshed up. He just beat the other one upside the head with his looking glass. So let me grab what's in these pots and stuff real quick. There should just be small rupees, I'm sure, and then there's a small chest here. I'm not sure if there's anything big in this chest or if it's just another one of those small little rewards that we've been getting here. And nothing. Awesome. Let's see. It's a red rupee. Awesome. So what a pleasant surprise. And it definitely is a pleasant surprise. I don't know if there's anything in these barrels either. Nah, I'm not going to worry about the barrels. So we got the one little treasure chest on that sea platform, and we can go ahead and make our way down to the next quadrant, C6. Oof, this is one of the quadrants with one of these giant cyclones in them. I don't know if you remember from the one episode at the end of Dragon Roost Island where we got the Winds of Requiem. That frog spirit thing gave us the Winds of Requiem and told us about his brother, these cyclone things. We really don't want to get close to that at all. I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible for now because there's nothing we can do about it. The one thing we can do here is, the only thing we can do here is actually get the name of the island, and hopefully we can come back at some point later on. So let's go ahead and give him his bait. And I'm sure you guys are probably tired of these mermen by now, but I just want to share with you all the information that they're giving me. Hoi, small fry. Yeah, so I just want to give you all the information that they could possibly give me, just in case you want to keep it in your minds for later, because all the things that they're telling me right now, like, I already know what the information means, but I can't really tell you without spoiling anything, so we'll get to it when we get to it. But I do want you guys to keep some of this stuff in mind if you can. So tell me, small fry, have you ever been caught in one of those cyclones? Thankfully, we have not. So the wind deity, Cyclos, uses those cyclones to fly across the sea instantaneously, or so I've heard. It could be just a rumor. Boy, if you had that power, you wouldn't have to spend so much time sailing back and forth across the sea all the time. Wouldn't that be nice, Fry? But let me tell you, there's no way he'll give up his power easily. You can't get near the guy, so you have to figure out a way to shoot him from a distance. Don't you have a weapon that can pierce things from a distance? You know, whip. Whip, I tell you. You get my point, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer, so give us a little hint at something we could possibly do later on. when we come back here, or one of the other islands that the Cyclops in the Cyclone appears in. But for right now, we're going to avoid it like the plague and move on to our next island, which is actually not south. We do not want to go to C7 just yet. We're going to go east to D6. So we're in C6 now. We're going to D6 real quick, because there's nothing else we can do here in C6, but there is something we can go ahead and do in D6. So in D6, let's go ahead and grab information from this merman. And there's a couple things that we can do here that are going to be very helpful for us. Now that we have the bombs, there's something that we can do here with the bombs. So let's see what he has to say, other than hoy small fry and giving us sass about sea chart information. Let's see, what is this island called? Because I don't know what this island is called. It's definitely one of the Fairy Islands, but I don't know which Fairy Island it is. It is Southern Fairy Island, which makes sense. The one we were just at in C1 was Northern Fairy Island, and this one is Southern Fairy Island. So listen up, small fry. This is just between you and me. On Outside Island, buried beneath the black soil, there's some serious treasure. I know it sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg, but I'm serious. Try digging there, and that's all the information I've got to offer. So that's very useful information. We can't necessarily use it just yet, but we will use it at some point. Thank you very much for that. So we're going to head and actually just go right onto the island. It's actually the exact opposite. The wind is blowing, but it's right here, so we're going to trudge along. Actually, it's probably just faster we jump out and just swim over there. Now that we have bombs, we should be able to get into the Southern Fairy Island. And if you remember Northern Fairy Island, which we just did, then you should know already like what kind of thing we're going to be doing here, or what kind of thing this is, or what the purpose of this place is. Maybe we can uncover actually this this thing as well, this pile of leaves. See what's under here. Oh, yeah, blown up. So we can get in there now. A little bit of rupees. Let's grab this one as well, just because. Extra rupees are always nice now. Alright, so let's go ahead and go right on inside. And in here is another one of these very beautiful looking starry places. And we're going to see another wonderful great fairy that will bestow upon us another gift that we will desperately need, of course. So allow me to aid you in your quest. What you gonna give us? What you gonna give us? What you gonna give us? You can carry more bombs, so now you can carry a maximum of 60 with you wherever you go. So we got a bomb upgrade. That's very helpful. So, fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. So I did use one of my fairies on that submarine. So let me go ahead and grab another one, might as well. Since we're here, there's a buttload of them. They're all probably going to try to heal us at once if we stay in the flock of them for too long. Okay, nope, not that direction. This direction. And then up here, there's one more thing to do. Over there, you can see there are actually 3 sea platforms off this quadrant. So let's go ahead and put our sail back on. And probably put the grappling hook back on as well, just so we can grab the inevitable joy pennants that we can get from the bokoblins that will probably be on these things. I'm not sure if each one has the same kind of thing on it, or if you have to do something on all of them to get something to appear, like a chest or something, or I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. So let's go ahead and climb all of them and see what's on the tops of each. Lots of bombs exploding, so we can kind of jump this guy again while he's distracted. Oop, I got kicked. Dang it. Oop, pulled a green rupee out of him. Awesome. They're kind of just taking a stance towards us, waiting for us to patiently waiting for us to take the joy pennants from them. So there we go. That's them taken care of right there. I don't know if there's anything else up here. Oh wait, he didn't die. Just kidding. Oh, he died. We knocked him off and he died. Okay, so I don't think there's anything particularly special up here besides these pots. There are lots of little green rupees in here, which is nice, of course. Nothing way too special. Let's go ahead and get right on to the other ones. I wonder if we can just use our DQ leaf to get to this next one instead of having to climb a ladder. Let's try that real quick. Oh, nope, I got blown out of the sky. That's alright. Actually, it's not alright. Apparently you can only get to that one by DQ leafing. That one does not have a ladder. I wonder if this one over here has a ladder. It does not. It does have a ladder, so that's good. So that one that doesn't have a ladder, looks like we do have a DQ leaf onto it, which would be a very interesting thing to try to do with bombs shooting off at us. Let's go ahead and grab those joy pennants. And Come on. There we go. Oop. I want your joy pennant. There we go. Perfect. Come on, get back up so I can beat you. Awesome. So we got those guys. Let's check all these. Not a whole lot of stuff I can use. I can give you plenty of magic vials just in case you don't have magic left for the Deku Leaf. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get over there or not because of the bombs shooting off at me. See, look at that. I might have to go try and destroy the bombs at least on that one platform. Bam! One. So we're kind of slowly making our way around. And wow, did you see that? A Bokoblin just like shot out of that thing. I guess they're behind them. And they're the ones throwing bombs. Or shooting bombs. I don't know if... Can you see them up there? I don't know. I can't see them. It's kind of dark, so let's go ahead and aim up here. Now that we have 60 bombs, we don't have to worry about running out. There we go. So all the bombs and the ones that need the Deku Leaf to get to are destroyed. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these other ones just in case we need to in order to make it across successfully. There we go. There's that one. There's that one. I'm doing pretty good. I don't know if I can make these ones over here. There's that one. That one. I think that should be good enough. I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and actually get onto one of these ladders and Deku Leaf on over there. Because now that there's no cannons, we should be okay. Alright, let's do this. I did change the wind in order to get here more successfully. There we go. Not a one bomb hit me. Awesome. Let's go ahead and grab our grappling hook. And they just gave us more bombs, so that's very helpful. I don't know how many it gave us. I think probably 10 or something like that. Maybe just one. I'm not sure. Oh, we forgot to get that one's joy pendant. But now that we're here, was it worth it? Was it worth coming here? I'm not sure. There's no chest or anything like that. And all these barrels seem to have not much in them. I could have just swung something at that. I wonder if I had to defeat all of the cannons in order for anything to show up here. I'm actually going to try that just to see, though, because I think it could be worth it if there is some sort of chest that appears. So, oh, there we go. Awesome. I guess that was the last cannon we needed to do. Was it? Okay, that's all of them on that one. There should be, okay, there's one more over here, I think, or there's two more. There's one or two more right here. I don't know if destroying this one will get us something else. I'm pretty sure that there'll be another chest if we destroy all of the things on this one as well. I'm sorry if there's a lot of cutting in this episode in these different parts, because I don't want it to make this episode last forever and stay, you know, in one place for a really long time. Especially when it doesn't have a whole lot to do with the story. So let's go ahead and make our way back over to one of these ladders. I think this ladder will probably be the best one, this one over here, because that's where the wind is blowing. The Deku Leaf will take us more directly to the one without a ladder. So let's see what these two chests contain. Hopefully something worthwhile for us. Okay. Oh, a skull necklace. All right, we'll take it. We've gotten a bunch of these, but you know, this off-putting accessory would appear to be of little value, but shown to the right person is apparently of great worth. So we do need lots of skull necklaces, and that'll come in handy at some point. So that's good enough. And this one we're really digging deep into, so it's definitely something worth it. And it's another treasure chart. Awesome. That's great. So we do need this treasure chart in order to get everything, in order to officially get everything that we need to get in the game. So that's great. I don't know what treasure chart that is, but let's go ahead and take a look at the ones we haven't opened yet. So that's treasure chart 22 or treasure chart 40. So that was one of those two. We've gotten some of those, so now that's taken care of. Let's go ahead and make our way actually to this quadrant right here, D7. So somewhere around this lovely D7 quadrant, we need to find the fish and get our information on it and kind of see where we are, because I have no idea where we are. And there's one more thing at this island that we can do, which is actually really important and really excited for. So there's the fish. Go ahead and talk to him and see what he has to say about this place as he slowly eats the bait. Alright, hoy, small fry. So we've gotten quite a lot of quadrants filled in. We're actually almost out of bait. I think I have like 4 more left or something like that. This is 2-eye reef, another one of those kind of dice looking things. This is the one with 2 in it. We've already seen the one with 1 and one with 6. So I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no, I sure hope they didn't eat her. And that's all the info I've got to offer. So that's very helpful. That's actually really good pertinent advice that we can apply right this very second. So I want you to keep an eye out for not the sea platform, though we can go to that sea platform in a second. I want you to keep an eye out for some seagulls circling in the sky, like we've seen before. Ah, here they are. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but there they are, right there. So great. Oop. No link, I didn't want you to throw that. So here's another big octo, and this one is very important. It's only got a few eyes. It's got far less eyes than the last one we had to face, which I think was in Tingle's Island, which had a buttload of eyes. And actually that one, I don't know if you guys remember, I kind of was super hyped about that one. I was kind of hyping it up. It was like, oh, it's so important. And like, we really needed to defeat it and get whatever it had. And so that one actually mistaked for this one. And you'll see what I mean by that in a second. This one should be pretty easy to beat before we even remotely get close to it. Because actually, I'm not sure if this one requires you to hit its eyes more times than the ones with a bunch of more eyes than this. But I'm pretty sure they're all the same. And there we go, yeah. So that was super simple. And he should leave behind something very cool for us. Very cool for us indeed. Don't think we'll see a ring of light at all. Which is why I was confused when we went to Tingle Island and defeated that big octo. Because I thought it was going to be something else. So yes, here we go. It's a great fairy. As the merman said, was missing. So, oh, Waker of the Winds, thanks to you I have been freed from that beast-foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you a little of my power. Which is just awesome. What has she got for us? What has she got for us, guys? Link is just bursting with power here. Yes, your magic power is increased, but we have twice as much as what you had before. Awesome. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. Bow? I don't know. Whatever one of those it's supposed to be. So, now that we've gotten that very, very important thing that we are definitely going to need to use at some point, all that extra magic, let's go ahead and cast the Wind's Requiem and go west and head over, finally, to Outset Island, which is B7. We're going to pass through C7, actually, since we're in D7 right now, and there is something we can stop and do in C7, and not including getting the merman's information that we need to get from him, but I will meet you guys there. Oh cool, there's actually a couple things we can do then, apparently, because we found a treasure chart that leads us straight to this place, leads us straight to a beam of light here. So this is one of our treasure chart's information, so we should be able to see it, actually, on here, if we're close to it. I'm not sure which one it is. If we scroll by, we should see it, hopefully. Yeah, so it's this one right here, treasure chart 40. We did just pass it. We passed it by a long shot, wow. It's kind of difficult to tell exactly where it is. There we go. Okay, so we're making our way slowly. It's kind of in between these two things right here. I don't want to change the wind because I don't want to go too fast. I just want to kind of inch our way up to it. You should be able to hear that sound as we draw near and near. Let's see, this might be close enough. Let's go ahead and drop our grappling hook and see if we can get it. There we go. So I have no idea what this is. It could be a really cool big rupee treasure, but let's go ahead and see. And it is a silver rupee. So this is our first silver rupee, and it's worth a whopping 200 rupees. So we're well above 500 now, which is just awesome. So we should go ahead and find our fish friend and see what he has to say. But actually, first, before we do that, I don't know if you guys remember, along with buying this bait, which we only have a little bit of left now, we're going to get some more of, we actually got these Hioi pears, which allows us to control seagulls, which are coming very, very much in handy right now. I'm going to take control of a seagull and fly to the very top of this island, because there's something waiting for us up there that we can only get to if we are a seagull. I think there is like an enemy up here that's going to try and destroy us. Actually, there's a yellow rupee also. We can get that. Forgot that this was up here. Awesome. So we also got an extra 10 rupees. So there is a piece of heart. Awesome. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. So we can go ahead and return. That's all we need to get. There we go. We got a piece of heart. We collected 3. We need 1 more to increase by 1 again, and then we can kind of offset the awkwardness of our heart to magic meter ratio. that's going to bother me until we've made it look cohesive with one another. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. This should be our last merman of the episode, I promise. This should be the last one, because our next island that we're going to get to is Outset. And then we have one more thing to do in Outset, and then we should be able to end the episode. I'm not sure how long this one has been, but I'm sure it's been pretty long. Hopefully I've been able to cut out some of the some of the things that were kind of took up a lot of time, like sailing and stuff. We got this whole strip. We've got all of sea filled in now, all of the sea column filled in, so small fry. There's a real heavy stone head blocking a cave on that island. Don't you wonder what's behind it? Don't you want to get in there? Heh, let me tell you a great secret. If you go north 4 squares and east 3 squares to Fire Mountain, you'll find an item that gives you the strength to easily lift anything, no matter what it is. With that thing, you could lift that stone and toss it out of your way as if it were light as a feather. And that's all the info got to offer. So I don't know if you guys remember, we actually did already pass Fire Mountain, and it's right below Dragon Roost. So what else you can see that this is now circled off, it's checked off. We know now that we don't have to get this any longer, and we're gonna head and make our way to Outset, and I'll meet you there finally. So here we are, Outset Island. Let's see what we have to do here. Let's see. Have you noticed, Rhodes? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle, the land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Balu spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabin after you do. So there is one thing I want to do here, real quick, while we're in town. As the King of Red Lion said, we should go visit our grandma. Should really visit our one and only family on the island. I mean, Ariel's still missing, so I'm sure Grandma is not feeling too well. But let's go ahead and check up on her, because it's been quite a while. I'm sure she'll be glad to see our shining face still in the green clothes. Crazy green clothes that she made for us. So, oh, she's so sad looking. Oh, Rhodes, Ariel, don't go, don't leave. Oh, don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. Oh, poor grandma. So she looks like she needs a bit of a pick-me-up, and I know just the thing that will help her out. Let's go ahead and L-target her and take out this fairy, and it should first circle us, and then circle Grandma as well, and hopefully that gives her a bit of a boost. Gives her a bit of a pick-me-up, and it brings her a little bit more to her senses, and she can hopefully see that we're... Yes, there we go. She sees that we're here, right in front of her. Oh, Rhodes, is that you, Rhodes? Grandma is always happy to see your bright, shining face. Rhodes, my dear, sweet Rhodes, you're safe. That's wonderful, just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Ariel are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here, moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Rhodes. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Rhodes, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. Oh, she's being so hard on herself, but we did get elixir soup. This is a healthy soup your grandmother makes. It replenishes all of your life and energy and magic power. So your attack power also doubles until the first time you take damage. Now that is one hearty soup. So that's awesome, and we also get 2 helpings inside. So if we drink 1, then we still have 1 left. So you and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you at any time you like. Grandma's going to try to be strong, so you try to be strong too. So this is more useful than any fairy. But don't do anything reckless, alright? Of course, he's so happy to see his grandma, and grandma's so happy to see us. She's out of her little chair now and standing up again. So that's great. We got our grandma's elixir soup, and now that we've got that, we can move on. We can kind of progress the story finally and go speak with Jabin in the back of the island. I'm going to go ahead and also just get ready with bombs. We do need our bombs. We're supposed to have 60 bombs, but we kind of used a lot of them on those sea platforms. I think I actually missed a sea platform. We were supposed to go to a sea platform in that one area. We never did. Are you ready? If that is the case, then we must search for the cave around the backside of Outset where Jabin is said to hide. So yes, I'm pretty sure we did miss that one sea platform that I said we were going to go to in that one quadrant, but I think it might have been D7, but I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter at all. Well, we can always go back later and grab it. Just have to remember to do so. So now that we're back here, we should be able to get right into this cyclone and see that this thing, the stone slab, blocks our way. So we don't have a huge amount of bombs, so we do want to make these count. Okay, so we did get one hit. Don't want to lose our aim, but there we go. So we should be good if we hit it a few more times. Not sure how many times exactly we can hit it, but now that we're close, we should. Okay, great. So we knocked one off. Not sure how many times we have to hit it to get more. Hopefully we don't run out of bombs, because that would be bad. Not honestly sure what we would do in that case, but we should be able to keep on hitting it. There we go. We got another one knocked off. Maybe we should wait until we get back to the other side. I don't know. I think I can hit that far away. Possibly. There we go. We did get that. We totally have enough. We're going pretty fast now. Awesome. I think it's one more. Yep. Let's go ahead and sail right on in. I think it's going to do that automatically for us. So the cyclone automatically disappears, and I think the King of Red Lions goes right in for us. Yep. So we don't have to do anything. Very helpful. Thank you very much for that. Let's go speak with Javin and see what he has to say to us. I wonder if Link ever knew this cave was back here. Like, he's lived in this island his entire life. I wonder if he ever noticed that this was here. I mean, it never had Javin in it before, but look at Javin. He's so awesome. Well met indeed, Javin. I am pleased to see that you are safe. He's speaking in a language we do not know, obviously. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Link has no idea what's going on. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me here has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense a great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I do. It is the only way. So, alright. So the other 2 pearls that we had to get by going through dungeons and facing lots of stuff and beating a boss. This one was a little bit, I guess, not easier. You had to do a few more things to get to it, a few more different things, but I'm glad I switched it up a little bit to get this last pearl. So let's see, which one is it? It's Nairu's pearl. The water spirit Javin was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. Thank you very much, Javin. Very helpful. So now we have all 3, we can go do what we need to do with them. And he's still speaking to us in a language we do not know. So that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. It'd be really interesting to see what they're actually saying to each other. And fun fact, I mentioned this the first episode, but if you beat this game all the way through, the second time that you want to beat through it, wait 1 second, Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Javin gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all the pearls. Are you ready, Rhodes? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Javin has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Like I was saying, if you go through the whole game and then decide to start a second file and beat it again, or start beating it again, then you get to wear those blue clothes, those blue pajamas that Link starts out in. And then as you go through the game, there's more dialogue. There's different dialogue that you didn't get originally. And another cool thing is that you actually can see what those spirits are saying, like what Valu, Javin, and the Deku Tree were saying in that ancient language. So anyway, that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is probably a really long episode, but we got quite a lot done. And I'm definitely looking forward to going and setting these pearls and seeing what happens. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Wind Waker.